All right, you guys, the last one here is on units and meaning, okay? The context is difficult, okay? It takes a little bit of practice to do, but with enough practice, it'll become easy, okay? Units are, you cannot afford to lose these unit point questions because they're so stinking easy, okay? Now let me show you. So we're going to look for one that says indicate units of measure. Okay, let me see if I can find that real quick. Okay. So the first occasion is right here, indicate units of measure. Basically, you get a point just for getting the units right. Okay. So here in part A, they ask you for the rate at t equals 5.5. I'm going to do that real quick because I kind of showed this through a previous video. So this is going to be 150 minus 126 over 7 minus 4. This is the easiest thing you're going to do. 150 and 126 refer to people. So you're going to write people up top. 7 and 4 refers to hours. So this will be people per hour. That is your units of measure there. Okay, so take a look, 2008, just so that you guys can see for yourselves. You get 1 point for the unit. Even if you get the estimate wrong, if you put people per hour, you're good. That's the easiest point, and you cannot miss that, okay? Let me show you a couple more just so that you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, so... Okay, here. A little bit different, but not really. Part B says, find the rate of change of the volume of the balloon with respect to time t. So rate of change means derivative of the volume of the balloon with respect to t. So we know that this is dv over dt. Okay, rate of change just means derivative, right? So that's dv over dt. How do we measure volume, right? Volume is measured in cubic units. So in this case, we're using cubic, I see feet in the problem. So this is cubic feet over, and how do we measure time here? Time is measured in minutes. So this is cubic feet per minute. Here's the cool thing about this. Even if you didn't get the first part, let's say you blank out, you have no idea how to find the rate of change of the volume of the balloon with respect to time, okay? Even though you can't do that, you could earn a point just for getting the units, okay? So take a look for 2007 here. Let me show you. 2007, where am I? Oh, in part B. Okay, indicate units of measure. So, I guess this one's a little bit different. The answer had to have included it, so I guess this is one of the rare occasions where you would have to have the answer as well. No biggie. But again, you know what? Let me find another one just so I can convince you. Okay, this one, actually no. Let me show you something that might be weird. Let's do... Oh, okay. Let's do this one. Okay. So in part A, R prime of 45. Okay. 45 is somewhere between 40 and 50. So that's going to be 55 minus 40 over 50 minus 40. That is your average rate of change there. Okay. 55 and 40 is measured in gallons per minute. So you're going to write gallons per minute. Okay. And 50 minus 40 is measured in minutes, so that's gallons per minute per minute. And that's it. You would get a point there. Sometimes they write gallons per minute squared, which is the same thing. But yeah, you get a point there. Okay? let's do a problem on context. And this is where it takes a little bit of time, but I think we can do it. Here we go. Okay. So if you guys remember, this 1/10 here is what makes it an average value. Okay, that was one of the last assignments that we had there, okay? The average value. So in this case, this is going to be the average, whatever H is talking about. H is measured in degrees Celsius, so that's a measure of temperature. So you would say that this is the average temperature in degrees Celsius from t equals 0 minutes to t equals 10 minutes. Okay, so this is the last one I'm going to go over here. Take a look at the scoring guidelines. It's flexible, but also it's not. What they're looking for here, notice how they give you a point for the meaning of the expression. You had to say the average temperature, but you had to show the measurement of the temperature, so the units, over the course of 10 minutes. So I said t equals 0 to t equals 10 minutes. But if you just say the average temperature without indicating units, you won't get that point. So this one does take a lot of precision to earn that point, but that's not to say that you can't earn it. Okay? Try the next few. Everyone is a little bit different. But that's where you guys come in to explore there. Okay?